Do we have sound now? God, I wish I would have known there wasn't sound for the last 3 minutes while I was giving a long talk about everything we're doing. Thank you, Jackie, for letting me know that there was no sound. I'm throwing something in your box for that. I appreciate you. Here's your boom. Yeah, so I guess I'll explain what we're doing again. Today's giveaways. So I've got on my sheet that I keep track of numbers for each item sold. And every 10 of them, I'm going to roll this dice, and it's going to choose one of those sales. Basically, every sale comes with a free entry into a raffle. I'll get more if I need to, but I usually don't sell more than 40 items. At the end of the stream, we'll do a spinner, and the person who wins that No, I had no idea that I didn't have sound. I was like, "Hi guys, how's it going? Lindy, surprised to see you. I'm surprised you're not at a market." But yeah, today's grand prize is this opal. Also, at the end of the summer, all of the entries for all these raffles that we've been doing for weeks and are going to keep doing for weeks will get spun, and some will have a grand prize winner take home this $700 wire wrap. Every purchase is a free entry into those raffles, including that big one. I think you've got a few in there already. Oh, okay. I figured since it takes time for people to show up before I get into, because I'm going to do a bunch of auctions starting at $1 after this board, and we'll just kind of let it go from there. But I figured I'd just start with like some bigger items today. I'm missing all of you too. I really am. I've done one festival, and that was 420, and I haven't been able to do festivals since. It's been really hard psychologically to not leave my house all summer long, basically. But, oh well. I got all you guys on here. Got this beautiful tanzanite, 45. This is one of the 4x6, I think. Yeah, roughly they're 4x6s. And actually, Jackie, I'm serious. You just got yourself a free tanzanite for alerting me that I had no sound. Thank you. There's 6x4 tanzanite. This one's $40 on number 2. That's what I saw the last time I looked. I could look again real quick for you. What's up, meow ball? Huh? Good little fur ball? Yes, you are. Yeah, it says you got one. I've got your box next to me, actually. I got it right here. I just tossed that tanzanite into it. I'm a pretty patient person. It happens. Do you want me to send a reminder real quick? Let's see here. There you go. That'll work out super well because that freebie you just got for giving me the alert that I have no sound will get a free ride with it. This one is $40 on number 3. Free rides. Nothing wrong with free rides. And we got this 4mm round. Yeah. Did you see that last video I put out yesterday, Lindy? I should have sent you that. I got to. Guys, I'm actually kind of trying to get the algorithm to push this video, so if you would be so kind to give it a like, perhaps hit the share button. I put a lot of work into this. It's this ring that I made. You can see I put a lot of thought and care into the small details. Like, I pretended I was working with 18 karat gold and, you know, top end rubies and diamonds. Although that ruby's pretty good. It is filled, but I mean, it's still a nice one. That's why I used moissanite with it, because I was like, you know that. Where was I? Number 5. Another $40 4mm round. Might knock these back today. I'll do $5 off these bigger tanzanites. That'll count all the way through number 7. So 35 for almost all of them. Let's see. Number 1 will be 40, but other than that, they're 35. Yeah, there's a little bit of windowing. which is part of the reason that such high color and good clarity tanzanites are being, why I'm selling them at only, what am I selling these at? Less than $80 a carat. This one, Lindy, you know where I live, right? Just saying. You're always welcome to drop by. I'm sure Meow Meow would love to see you too. As a matter of fact, I'll work it out with you. I know I owe you a bit still. I've been struggling a bit through the summer, but I've kept it in mind. So I'd be happy to just take it off the bill. Let's see, I was on number 6. Down by 5th Street, where the hurricane just hit. I need to grab my little polishing rag real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Where are those at? Yeah, man, what did you do to those new polishing rags? Oh, okay. Oh, do you? I know, Jackie, I know. Wait, but we seriously had... Actually, I have a short up on the channel, too, about that day. There I was, soldering on a ring, when suddenly the lights go out and all hell breaks loose outside. I got some pretty good shots of the lightning strikes. So here we have a Montana sapphire. I do believe it's a 60-pointer. 30-point diamond. 20-point. Probably in the 20-25 points, approximately. Ooh, damn! Yeah, I could see that in that part of town. Yeah, our whole street got destroyed. This is 14 karat gold. I do it for $1,100 with the chain, or $950 without. I can add a chain to a lot of these pieces. Carat and a half center. Another carat of Montana sapphires in accents. And about 90 points of diamonds. The only freaking flaw when I was engraving it, I realized there was some porosity because it went right in. But other than that, this thing turned out freaking great. I even took it down to a jeweler yesterday and got like a general appraisal. They said 5,000 would be where they would start. I almost accepted that too. I was almost like, okay, yeah, sure. Instead, I was like, let me try for a little bit. I want to see if I can get it to one of my like fans. Number 6, we have, these are my 5x3s. This one is 16. Thank you, Lindy. Ooh, that's no bueno. They're on Broadway. I've actually asked them if I can name drop them on my channel, and they've asked me not to. I was trying to get it in writing, an appraisal in writing. Yeah. Because I wanted to have a piece of paper from another jeweler saying that it's worth every bit of what I'm asking for it. But seriously, I mean, I'll take 5. See, the last one was 16. This one's 18. It's got a little bit less windowing. Color on these is really nice. Definitely getting into that 3A category, or AAA. Yeah. Although I would be willing to pay for it, I think, on that piece. I mean, that's a carat and a half in the center there. You know, Jackie, I don't actually know on that one, and it's probably going to depend from seller to seller. Number 6, this one's definitely in the AA category. I'm going to say that's a 4x3, 4x2. Gets really close, but right? A carat and a half Montana sapphire with another carat of Montana sapphire accents and nearly a carat of diamonds set into a fucking plate of gold. Which, speaking of another piece, this one has a I stand corrected. I think this is a 0.4 or 0.5. because this is a 0.6 in the center. With 430 pointers, and I don't remember exactly how many diamonds are in it, or how much weight in diamonds is in this one. All Montana sapphires, all premium cut. Might do a little more engraving on this just to make it look a little better someday. I don't know. I don't really want to do that because I don't have to mark the price up even more. I'm gonna... God damn it. Thankfully, it's everything on that is harder than plastic for sure. I'm gonna say... You know what? Today we'll do 27 on this one. I am open to discussion on that, but I actually have, not to JTV, but to a couple other places. And I'm planning to send the video of this one to a couple of bigger names. JTV would just ignore me, though. I won't lie, I'm a little out of my mind. That they do. But, you know, JTV's gotten better about making sure that they at least label their stuff properly. I was thinking Gem Shopping Network, even though they're a little, I would never actually buy from Gem Shopping Network. I'd sell them my stuff. Damn right, Jackie. Got $20 on this opal. Ever since JTV had that scandal with the andesine labradorite, the sunstone, they got that class action lawsuit against them. They've been a lot more careful about making sure they at least tell people what they've done. Might have to give that a try. I haven't considered their smaller offshoot brand or channels. That might be an interesting idea, Jackie. Won't hurt to send him an email. There's a couple jewelers on Rodeo Drive. Yeah, this one is beautiful, isn't it, Lindy? This one we've got for 20. I forgot to write you down. There we go. Got you a... Really? That's what's up. 10 grams? That's insane. Definitely got to make sure you got access to the giveaways. You made a purchase, you definitely got an entry into that raffle for sure. That is a nice. I wish I could do more giveaways like that. I would love to. Someday, guys, someday. We'll get there. If I was rich, I would do like Trax does and just give the algorithm a ton of money to push all my videos. That's what's up, Jackie. I love it. I would seriously do more giveaways just to people in chat. And that's why we've got just to make sure everybody here knows, we have a giveaway going on, everybody. It is free to enter for anybody. We also got that members giveaway, which it kind of explains. So I'm just going to pop the giveaway that's open to everybody into the chat real quick. Just to make sure, everyone knows that's there. And if you want to hit that join button down below, there's another giveaway in the members section. This is our free giveaway that's open to everybody. Yeah, JTV has the money to do it. And then this is our members giveaway. Nice charite and diamond wrap that I did. Thank you. That was a lot of work. Thing only took me like 350 hours to make. See, and this one's also 20. Oh, I know, Jackie. It literally took me a year to make that thing. I started at the end of my first year, and then I wasn't done until the end of my second. Now I'm considering doing another. Now I've got the last $10 cab, except for I marked it down to 8, just, that one side was a little cloudy, and I am really, really picky on my quality, so that got it discounted. I've done a tiara before, Jackie. I've done a tiara. Although, yeah, I've been thinking of a crown. Actually, Lindy saw that one. My apologies, guys. There, it's silenced. I think there's video of it on the channel too. Although with 900 videos, that might be a little difficult to find. Neither am I. I'm a jeweler. I make whatever, and I'll wear whatever too. I'm the court jeweler. The fake court jeweler. Damn, even purple, guys. This has full spectrum. Red, yellow, blue, green, purple, and so many colors in between, along with a bunch of diamonds, sapphires, emerald, and ruby. I feel you there, Jackie. This is a chunky. I've worked with LUAG. As a matter of fact, I've faceted it myself before too. I've got one laying around, a big piece to facet another one. I've shut down my faceting machine because it's just not quite good enough quality yet. But I do have a couple nice faceted ones already on hand. You are absolutely welcome to send me an email if you would like, and I am always down to do custom projects. Always. And welcome, JP. Thank you for dropping in, and thank you for asking a question. I apologize for giving you an audiobook in reply. You know what? 3,500. I know that we're going back towards the regular prices on everything. Pretty much here, although I do have an Etsy. I just haven't been uploading things recently due to BS with Etsy and depression and other stupid stuff. Give me 1 second. I'll bring it up. Here is my Etsy. Did they take that piece down? Dude, if they took my wrap, okay. Yeah, that wrap I just showed you is on my Etsy for $4,200. But I also sell just via over my email using PayPal goods and services. And because Etsy likes to take a 17% cut, which is one reason why I'm willing to take 35 using PayPal versus Etsy. But I'm always happy to do customs, and if you'd rather go over Etsy, I understand. Etsy fees are insanity. This faceted opal just looks really pretty. Also, if you do purchase a piece of jewelry off my Etsy while I'm streaming, do me a solid and let me know so I'm not showing it. I'd hate to... It's because they went corporate, Lindy. They have a way to... Hey, Jesse. They have a way to do offers now, or they were trying it, but I haven't had any success with it so far. How are you doing today, Jesse? You claimed that last opal. Thank you, Jesse. Get that written down real quick. See, is that your... Yep, that's your box. Sticker and... Still at work? I'll try to stall for a bit. I was kind of hoping to go out and do something, but I mean, what would I do anyway? Take an Uber downtown, walk 3 blocks. No one would talk to me anyway, and then I'd have to Uber home. Or I might be able to walk home. I've actually been... Lindy, 3 times this summer, I've been able to walk from downtown to my house. I can't even explain how proud of myself. I know most people, like, it's only 7 blocks, so most people are like, that's a joke. But when your leg doesn't function, that's a blessing. Yeah, pretty much, Jackie. Thank you, Blue. I've been working on it, trying to get my body to start working more like it did when I was using, except for without the using part. Last one was $20. Then I've got 2 $10 opals. I think part of it is because I'm not doing the markets, which is just causing a bunch of pain without actually helping rehabilitate in any way, shape, or form. This one's almost like it's got an aurora in it. Pretty sure that's the function of my life, Jackie. Damn, I like this one. Jesse! I don't know if you like it or not, but, and I know you're at work. Yeah, I just want to, I don't know, do better. Living alone has been a hell of a shock. It's been nice. Also, the fact that I've been able to keep my house afloat doing so has been amazing. I'm going to put a sticker on this, and that way I kind of know, because I have a feeling after seeing that, he might want that in a project that I'm working on for him. Thank you, Blue. Yeah, it's way low. I don't really tend to... I've got access to a lot of Australian white material, but I don't tend to try to sell it because it's a little above people's price points normally. I would not be opposed to it. I definitely would like to have more of a conversation around that, Jackie. Part of the problem has been fear, and another part has just been I'm in over my head, just keeping my... I know the feeling. Like celebration over that. But yeah, the other part of me has just been overwhelmed trying to keep my house afloat by myself. Meow Meow doesn't contribute very much. He just keeps me from, like, jumping off bridges. All right. So I haven't actually come to decide what my full price on this is. I think I'm going to throw 7.5 out there. I am willing to discuss. I'll reach out again after the show. Let's wipe this thing. Makes jumping off bridges a little harder because I'm like, well, who would take care of the little guy? My buddy. Nah, cleaning the cat box is a bit of a pain, but he only goes through like $30 in wet cat food a month. So I really can't complain. He's an awesome little kitty. He's my buddy. All the diamonds were ethically sourced via reclamation, along with most of the gold. I did get some of the gold from a coin. That's it. I'm really proud of this one. I saved up materials for months to make this piece. I mean, that's kind of the case with all three of these. Yeah. No, he adopted me way before that. I just decided that he deserved it. It is, and it's big. I can get more of them. I'm willing to discuss on the price. I understand that's a lot of money. I'll talk about it. I really will. I did put in over a month. And if you want to watch the process of how this one was made, I put out a video this week on that too. Which is another really cool part of these pendants. You get to have a video of the behind the scenes how it was made. Good question. Do we want inches? It's 1.25 inches almost perfectly by almost perfectly 3/4 inch. Just a little off. Oh, he also gets dry food too. That cat is fucking hooked up. And, for the people who like something a little bit smaller or even a little bit smaller, I got options. Or if you just want to show off, which this one's a stupidly good deal because it's actually weighs more in gold, but I'm selling it for less than this one, partially because that stone there's worth 4 digits by itself. I like that little one. I do. All right. Go to the next board. I guess we could do a few auctions, maybe. See if some $1 auctions might be a good place to. If not, I'll just do some more show and tell for a while. Do you see this one, Lindy? The fuck? Might have to do a little bit of touch up there. The only downside is every once in a while I get porosity in my gold. And yeah, that little one, those stones are top. I actually saved the stones up for almost a year to get those matching sapphires for this piece. Okay, so first we will pop the opals off. Let's have a couple of these, a couple of those. Yeah, we'll need that later. Snags of tanzanite. I have to reload the tanzanite. Here, we'll do a dollar auction. This is just something I got bored and made. It's a piece of amethyst. You know, I don't know, Lindy. I was kind of thinking of making like something with it, but I did some polishing and shaping and then tossed it in the tumbler. Do a $1 auction on that and see if anybody wants it while I pull up a couple more things for auction. Tumblers are awesome. They really are. A lot of these things that I'm putting up right now, I made using my tumbler. or quite a few of them. Hey, Faith. I figure starting it at $1 ain't too bad. Oh, nice. Amethyst. It's an amethyst something that I was doing while I was bored. It spent a lot of time in my Tumblr, but maybe it needs some more. If no one wants to bid $1, that's cool. I understand. I've got plenty of other things. No worries whatsoever. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. We got $2 from Faith. Thank you, Faith. I appreciate you. Yeah, well, you know what? I think I'm just going to leave some jewelry to hang out just to advertise the jewelry. Because why not? There. Got 6 items. Just see how it plays out. I got $2 on this amethyst little tablet thingy-bobber. Don't really know what it is. Yeah. Maybe 7. We'll see. It really would. If I could get a really nice, clean piece of it. We got $2 going once. Got $2 going twice. Set Faith up a new box. Marnie, did you get... Oh. I see. Wait. Jesse, someone had already bid $2, buddy. He's probably lagging a bit. Here. I got a keyboard for a good reason. Oh. Jesse bids 5. Faith, I saw your bid. I just couldn't, in good faith, have you bid against your own bid. Right? It wouldn't have felt okay to me for you to bid against. I just, you know how I do. I wanna treat y'all with love and respect like you do me. I'll definitely give you a chance to decide if you wish to counter, or I got a bunch of stuff we can do dollar auctions for the next hour, honestly. Although, if they're going for like $1 a piece, I don't know that I can do much in the way of giveaways on them. I got $5 by Jesse. $5 perhaps going once. I'm gonna take it nice and slow just for the lag. Hi, Jesse. $5 going twice. I can't get it to do the color flash that it does. She bid 6. Oh, did I get a little bit of it? It does it really pronounced in real life. Like, you can see multiple of them. It's a bit harder to see that flash, though. It's like that rainbow flash from those fissures. It does stand, though. So there is that. I got $6 from Faith over there. Just easier to say Faith for me. I'm sorry, Marnie. I don't know. It's complicated, Lindy. I'll chat with you about it when I might, but probably not. Unfortunately. I had to miss the festival that I wanted to do this year, unfortunately. I got 6 dots. There's 7. I got 7. Jesse's at work trying to, like, act like he's not in the middle of an auction. Oh, Lindy, I refuse to apply for them anymore. I did 3 years in a row, and they denied me every time. Then I showed up one of those years just to see if they had any open spots that I might be able to get. And I offered them $700 in freaking cash for an open spot that they had. And they said, oh, we're just not going to fill them. So then Tom started doing this thing. I see 7 going twice and sold. Thank you, Faith. I appreciate you. And so what I normally do is just go set up with Tom in the alley next to the Rhino, and we just vend there for free to everybody walking up and down the street on the festival because they never rent that alley from the city. They always get really angry about it, but I really don't fucking care because they don't ever treat me like a human, so... The guy tried to be respectful and nice and, play by their rules. But then Tom gave me a reason to say F that. I love Tom. I miss him. I want to see him. He's awesome. Anybody like Drewsies? This has got to be dyed. I would be shocked if this is natural. I just want to be like upfront about that. I do not think the coloring of this is natural. With the way that color bar goes there, it just, I don't know. I feel like, I know what you mean there, Lindy. It kind of amazes me too how well some rocks hold dyes. I do $1. I avoid doing that to stones just because, yeah. No need to destroy something pretty that somebody else might like. I've made sure that it's stable enough, like, you know, it's not coming off on my hand. But oh, you're good, homie. The experimental value, I understand. Earlier today, somebody on Reddit was asking if they could... Is it? Maybe I'm just being a pansy. Excuse me, a pansy, Lindsay. Earlier today on Reddit, somebody was asking about garnets and if you could cast in place garnets. And so I just went to my scrap pile where I've got gems that are just too messed up to do anything with or sell, and got a garnet and dropped some molten silver on it to see what would happen. And I was like, yeah, you don't want to do that, bro. I found out for you so you don't destroy your stone. No takers? It's all good. This next one is not dyed. I might just be a little bit of a pansy on that, Lindsay. 5 on the blue. See, Lindy, I even worry about corundum because I have a feeling Jesse's going to be unopposed on this too. Because if it's glass filled, it's gonna just shatter, I'm guessing. I could be wrong there, but I don't think glass filled rubies or sapphire will hold up. Want to find out? We should do an experiment. I'm gonna do an experiment. We'll find out. Be a cool video. I agree, William. As long as you're being honest. Will, what's up, buddy? Got the $5 on the, I believe it dyed druzy. It's pretty, though. Lucky you. I'm glad. I hope you had a blast, man. I really do. $5 going once. This little got $5 going twice. And sold. I got the two of you here. This might be the time for this standoff. What do you two say? I figured I would do a couple auctions and just see how they went. It was a slow morning so far. What do you guys think? Should because I know you two were being good sports last week and decided to wait for this week to auction this. I got you both here. Would this be are you, I know you're at work, Jesse, so if it would be a bad time, I do understand, and I want to work with the two of you on this. No problem, Dub. I got you. Yeah, Amex he's Will. He's my buddy. I have an amazing amethyst, sage, agate with hot and blue gray. Oh, nice, Lindy. So we have this behemoth. This is a mystic quartz, weighing in at 25.6 carats. It is a quantum trillion mixed trillion fuck it. It's a specialty cut. So Wilbur's, I don't know off the top of my head, but that sounds about right. I know it is a coating on the back of the stone that turns a clear topaz or a clear quartz into a mystic. You betting $1? Will bets 5. We're off on this thing, I guess, everybody. Wait, minimum bid on this one has to be $100. Like, this thing has, I do got that. I'm totally willing to let you guys just bid back and forth as it gets to $100 and passes, but there is that reserve. Pull a fast one on me. I see how you, and Will was ready for it too. Notice how quickly he came back in with that 5? He was like, yeah, we're going to get this thing. But seriously, if it's the time, if it's a good time for you guys, if not, I can wait until you're off. Okay, there's 105. I think we are doing this. Let's see, dimensions, Lindy wonders. I'm not willing to touch it. It's roughly 15 millimeters deep. Yeah, it's big. It's giant. Concave trillion. That could be a way to say the cut type. That's definitely what they did they had to have a fantasy machine to do it. Oh damn, you guys are like going crazy on that. I see 130 and then 150. Y'all don't have to power bid. I love it too. It's gorgeous. You're right. I see 151, 152. I feel it. I feel a disturbance in the force. Nah. It's been a slow day already anyway. We can go ahead and take our time with this thing. I don't mind showing this beautiful stone off. I see 155, 156, 157. Lindy. I have a hole in my pocket. I see 157, 160. I love how as the angle of light changes, the color changes. Right? And Dub, I am willing to discuss that. Depending on the stones, it like I just had somebody send me like 500 carats of stones, and it's hard to compete with what I already have and do much more than like a 30% for the person. Oh my god, it would be a great tiara piece. I see 165. Silly cat hairs. Apologize. I see 166. I know how I'm going to know when Jesse's boss shows up. Although, to be fair on this one, I'll probably wait until everyone is like, I'm done. 167 from Jesse. It's 25 carat behemoth. Oh, good. Just drive safe, buddy. Lindy. I just realized what that that's fair. I understand 100%, Will. I do still appreciate you bidding and giving it a shot, man. Thank you. I see 167 Do we have any other contenders? Got 167 going once. And he's like, I told myself I'd quit at 165, but then I see myself bidding 166. Well done, though, man. That's probably... It's always best to be smart and just... No, I totally understand. 25.6 carats. I got 167 going once. Yeah, maybe. Sorry, I had a random thought there. I got 167 going twice. Isn't it? I got 167. The hammer is up. Sold to Jesse for 167. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Will. I appreciate both of you for contending on this beautiful, beautiful stone. Congratulations, Jesse. Sorry, I'm writing stuff down. Okay. I totally understand. Totally understand. I'm actually kind of mostly selling at the moment, too. I hope to change that in the near future, but you got to be responsible. I understand all too well. All right. Next up. And that is the best part about these streams, is it's just a place where you can socialize with nice people. Like, I've got very few rules. It basically stems down to no religion, no politics, and don't be an asshole. All right, so this is not dyed. I've got a pretty good crowd on that. Only because you taunt me into breaking my own rules. Mexican blue lace agate. I cut this myself and polished it myself. If it was nice, yeah. And I don't mind general banter and, bait. Okay, he baits me into it. And, joking around with people, Wendy. Although I do try to request that it stay, like, somewhat business appropriate. No, it's Mexican. But I mean, I'm also up here dropping the F-bomb all the time, so I really don't have a lot of room to talk about professionalism. Yeah, there it is. Keep it R-rated. So minimum bid $1. I did, and polished it. The faceting machine may struggle to do facets, I've been finding, but I am able to use that in my tumbler to do some okay cabs. I got $5 from Will. Will, that's actually, I think, the best way we can make that rule. Well put. I'm kind of happy with how they're turning out, too. I also am considering this piece of gem silica from Arizona. We might auction. I've already got one on the board, but we might auction off another one. I got $5 going once, maybe. Might be uncontested. Oh, cool. That's awesome, Lindy. How thin is the blade? Because I have that piece of boulder opal I'll have to show you. I need to cut that into slabs, but I'm not willing to waste a bunch of it to do so because it is a dumb, nice piece of boulder opal. I got $5 going twice. I see $6. Blue lace agate. Will's like, I got to do some research. Hold on. And this particular stuff is from Mexico. I got the slabs from a trade I did a while back, and I cut a couple cabs, although I'm saving a couple more slabs for some dream projects I have in mind for the future. Pea gravel. Must be some nice gravel. Well, actually, never mind. I've seen this stuff you dig up out of your yard and crush. Blasphemy. Sorry. You would think, but you never know with those types of things. I see $6. How more? Thank you, Chris. Nice, Lindy. It's one of the ones that I cut and polished myself. Okay. I see $6 going once. $6 going twice. Hammers up and sold. Jesse's already got a 50% for this first giveaway. Checks out. That's how it usually goes, right, Chris? Let's see here. I want to do a piece of this gem silica, but I want to do the right piece. I think that's the one we'll do. Work on that piece of jade a bit more. Yeah, some of those cabs came out really nice. And one of the gem silicas came out just gorgeous too. Glad you're back. So I've got a piece of gem silica. I feel like here. Jesse, I didn't even get to start showing the piece yet. I'll accept it if you want to do $1 on it, though, because that's still a really good deal for gem silica. Chris, autocorrect is just screwing you today. Son of a fucking autocorrupt. Oh, I'm sorry, Will or Jesse. I'll try to watch the language. I'm bad about that. I'm really, really bad about that. I think I see $1 from Jesse. Oh, okay. Oh. Ouch. It's rough on that's worth. I do believe so, because it spent a lot of time in the tumbler, Lindy. I do think it is a fracture, but at the same time, like, I'm not 100% sure on that one. Oh yeah, no, that big one. That's a special project that I'm still polishing that one up. Even this material, like the rough material in this piece, is kind of expensive. We got a dollar going once. We got a dollar go. Yeah, gem silica is stupid expensive. Yeah, it's translucent. It's not the most translucent. Like, it gets a little dark in the center a bit, but oh, here. I can kind of show. It's just thick. You see the fracture there? Where's that big one? I'm still working on this one, and I kind of have a project in mind for it, but it's a really pretty one in person. It's not quite showing off how amazing it is. It's near translucent in places on the, or transparent in places on it. A dollar going once. I think I said that. So a dollar going twice on a fairly sizable piece of gem silica. Dollar going 3 times and sold. Mahogany obsidian up next, I think. No. I'm wrong. Well, see how it looks under 10x magnification. Nah, I don't think so. That's the problem with this, is everything is under such magnification that you can see any flaw. I'll chat with you about it, Jesse. I actually kind of like that idea. It's just, it's not exactly going to be a cheap piece of gem silica. I definitely couldn't do it on a dollar auction. I just don't think, I think I got to put a little more work in on this one still. This magnification just is not its friend. piece of stick agate cabochon that I made. Stuff is blasted hard to polish because of the way it's formed, but it looks really neat. Do $1 minimum bid. I see $1 from Chris. And yeah, Will, or Dub, I know what you mean there. It needs a little bit of work on that table. It's really pretty. I'm a big fan of this stuff. I really am. I just can't get a lot of it very easily. I picked this up, the slab I got this out of at a local gem sale thing where they were just like offloading someone's stuff, and I picked up some slabs for a silver coin. I got $1 from Chris. I see $2 from Jesse. Thank you. And this is one of the ones I polished myself. I'll have to keep that in mind, Chris. Have to get some in stock one of these. Actually, I've been wanting to get some in stock for a minute now. My budget just hasn't allowed for me to, because if I'm buying, I'm looking for a wholesaler, and I've got to kind of be aiming to buy big. I see 3 from Chris. Thank you, Chris. Hypersynth. Wow, y'all got a stone that I don't. That I'm slacking. I literally do not have any in my inventory that I know of. I see $4 from Jesse. I also don't have any of that, of hyperscenes. So, fuck, I can't pronounce that either. Have to ask Google later. I see 5 from Chris. I see 6 from Jesse. I'm actually starting to feel like it might be worth it to make my own cabs for you guys. Thank you. We'll have to do some like scouring sales, estate sales for more different unique minerals for me to make cabs out of. I see $8 from Chris. She's getting a little serious. Thank you, Chris. Hi Bryce. This is a stick agate that I cut and polished myself here in the lab. Celestial Gem Lab. I see 9. Celestial Gem Lab. I do work with a lot of stuff that's quite out of this world. Ooh, maybe I should auction that piece of moldavite that I have. You know what? I'm grabbing that chunk of moldavite. We'll auction that off. I said I was going to do it eventually. Looks like we might have a bit of a crew here today. What's that moldy? One of the Ohio petroleum quartz. I think it's somewhere from that area of the world. Got a whole bag of them. I just haven't. Oh, really? I won't complain. I hope he has an amazing vacation. Maybe I'll do an extra live stream on Sundays just to give his homies a place to go hang out. Kyle's good people. I like Kyle. I really hope he has a good time with his family. Seriously, I wish I could afford to take that long of a vacation, so I'm happy for him that he can afford to do that. Good for him. Like, that's awesome. Super amazing to see people succeeding. And I know he's done a lot to help me. I really appreciate that. So might do an extra stream on Sundays, and then when he comes back in October, I can make sure everyone knows. Cut back to Saturdays if I can afford to. I really don't want to be working all weekend. My body's not quite ready for it. Chris, are you out on this one? Not trying to push. I'm just wondering. No rush. He bid 9. You got to run? All right, Will. Hey, I hope you have a wonderful day, buddy. Thank you for dropping in. This is a stick agate. Oh, you're good, Chris. It's a type of agate that was formed, and it's a cabochon that I cut. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty in cool rock. We got $9 going once. Hey, Josh. Got $9 going twice on this beautiful stick agate cab that I made. $9. Hammer is up. And sold. Yeah. Well, and my hip broke when I stood up off of a couch when I was 12, and then they put it back together sideways because the ball just like snapped off the femur and your leg twists, and then they just screwed it back together sideways, and that fucked up all sorts of stuff. Hey, man, no worries. I understand all too well, unfortunately. Take care of you. Feel free to come hang out and just chat and have a good time, man. I mean, part of this is so I can make a living, but another part is just society. Yeah, it did. It was unfortunate. It really was. Kind of screwed up my life for some time. See, that's number 8 today. All right. Yeah, Bryce, I hope you get better here soon, buddy. It's no fun. Disability sucks. Oh, thank you, Chris. Just got to make the best out of it that I can. All right, I have a piece of moldavite here. Oh, that was so nice. I will do so. See here, get a sticker on her box again. You have an open box again, Chris. All right, moldavite. This stuff is stupid expensive. I guess I should weigh this real quick just so I have a weight. Yes. That's why I hurt all the time, too, is my hip. You know, just hanging out at the gym sorting station, buddy. 4, what is that, grams? .7. Seven-tenths of a gram. 3.4 carats to be precise. Well, you're not wrong. This is glass, one of the few types of glass that is formed naturally. Here, let's do a little bit of a history lesson. I love this. $15 million years ago, a meteorite struck an area in western Bavaria. Although I think that's wrong because I remember I'm going somewhere else. Okay, southern Germany. Maybe that's the same area. The Nordlinger Rise crater, about 15 million years ago, it ejected material from the impact crater. One of those materials was moldavite. Moldavite is a glass that formed from the silica getting liquefied by high temperatures immediately, shooting it into the sky. What did I miss? Yes. True moldavite only comes... It's a tektite. Moldavite only comes from that one crater, and it really only rained down in Moldova. There is a lot of fake stuff out there. Is Tom here? And yeah, this stuff has been a craze. It is huge. Moldavite can sell, I don't know what the current prices are, but I remember it getting to like $50, $60 a gram. And that was a couple years ago when I stopped buying moldavite because of that. Like, the prices just went up. Yeah, or tanzanite's only found in Tanzania. We will start the bidding at a single dollar. For this 3.4 carat moldavite. There's a lot of pseudo-tektites out there too, like columbianite. That's not actually glass from a meteorite, but a volcanic eruption. Oh, okay, Tomcat. What's up, Josh? How you doing, buddy? Oh, I know, right? $1 minimum bid. Yeah, no, I could have easily just written $50 on the bottom of the... Yeah, Bryce, I could totally understand what you mean there. I see $5 from Jesse. I see 10 from Chris. Chris, I actually put this out because you had said something about moldavite. Oh, Bryce is putting 15 out. Jesse, you came in just a millisecond afterwards. Huh, 16. And Chris just goes 25 right out. Power bidding. I've got some like 3 and 4 gram pieces too, but I'm kind of like hoarding those. Yeah, she might be imagine a ring though, or I don't know. I could do all sorts of things with this. Which honestly, if I'm not mistaken, for a 0.7 gram, 25 is still a pretty dang good deal. 26. Kind of curious now. You guys do your thing. I just kind of want to see what like ridiculous prices they have on this right now on Etsy. Holy shit. Okay, where is my guy? It's only one person I trust for this stuff. There they are. Oh, there's only one person I know, like, personally that I trust, or I've dealt with on there that I trust for it. What do you... Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Okay. About 50 still. Not surprising. I see 28. Go, Chris. Hey, Marnie. Sorry about that. I just kind of wanted to see where they were, what the guy I got it from. Actually, I kind of wonder. There's also the Chech dudes. I like them too. They're fair. I'm a bit... Let's see. Where are you from? You Czech Republic? Holy crap. It's insane. Okay. I see 29. Ooh, ribs sound good. Oh, Chris is out. Thank you for bidding, Chris. I appreciate it. Bryce, are you out too, buddy, or are you still contemplating it? Nah, it's okay. Yesterday, while I was wire wrapping, there were 2 in the background. You can see 2 giant, I think they're like 3 or 4 gram pieces on my desk. I actually just went and looked and found the fucking tights, whatever you call them, in there. Never a fun process to have to ID this stuff. It's messy. Could use oil. Nah, okay. I'm glad you had somewhere to hang out. You know, you can always like chat and hang out. You're always welcome, all of you. Got 29 going once. I'd have thrown a $15 bid towards it too. Literally, I'd take that gamble. I got 29 going twice. Hammer is up and sold to Jesse. Thank you, Jesse. Here. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab something because I know Chris will get a kick out of this. Oh. This one's more like 5 grams. Lindy, it was formed from the ejecta. I'm guessing from the Earth itself, but it was a really weird impact. Imagine, at least from what I've read in the past, imagine throwing a pebble into a pond, how the impact will look into a clear, or not a pond, but like a puddle. That doesn't normally happen here because of our atmosphere. It's more like what'll happen on Mars. But it happened with that particular impact, and it just liquefied that ejecta into a molten material, kind of like, and it came down like this. I don't know if it was actually the Earth itself or the meteor, because I don't know what type of meteor it was. I don't know that they do either. Yeah, that one's my, and then I've got that one hanging out because I've got a cool design in mind for it. I gotta show it off again, guys, while I can. .5 carat Montana sapphire in the center. Another carat of Montana sapphires accenting it, and about 90 points, give or take, of diamonds set in 14 karat gold. Yeah, that thing's gorgeous. Oh, Bryce, I'm sorry, buddy. I wasn't quite sure there. Yeah, that big one, it's my jam. Bryce, if you're looking one for your girl, I might be able to help you out with that. I got a stone here, and I have no idea what type of stone it is. I got a fairly decent deal on these, and so I said, man, let's give it a shot. Oh, what is number 10? 10 is a piece of boulder opal from JTV. I apologize, I just saw that, Chris. We'll do that next. Nice! Dude, send me a pic. I want to see. No worries. I make a lot of jewelry. You should have seen this thing along the way. It looked like crap so many times. All of it does. So we've got here a piece of boulder opal. I actually got this from a JTV multi-pack. Do a $1 starting bid on that. I suspect so. I would agree with that, Lindy. It's kind of translucent, but not heavily so. It is a cool bead, though. Yeah, nice. I see $5 from Chris. Yeah, Boulder Opal's expensive stuff. So I have the nice one next to me right now. I've been working with Boulder Opal a little bit recently. I don't know if I have it next to me or not, though. I don't think I do. Damn. Lindy, when you drop by, I'll have to show you some that I'm working in that slab that I have, because you've seen the slab in video. I see $6. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you. I see $6 going once. I see $6 going twice. Hammers up and sold. A sticker on that, and I don't want to stand up at the moment because your box is on my wall price. Oh, Jesse lag. I'm sorry about that, bro. Now I'm sitting here like I hope I didn't miss that, but I don't remember seeing the blue name up there when I dropped the thing. Yeah, the lag is kind of being ruthless today. All right, we'll do this maybe Jasper next. I don't know what this is. I really don't. I'm not going to pretend like I do. I just know that we're starting out at $1. We'll see where it goes from there. I'm pretty sure this is Jasper, but I also don't know. Looks like sand dunes, though. It is really pretty. It does happen from time to time. What do you think, Lindy? You think that's Jasper? I'd actually take your word because I know you know these stones a lot better than I do for these types. Well, maybe Jasper, just because I don't. I would take her word for it. But it's a rock. Starting at $1. Okay. That's interesting. It's solid. That other one isn't translucent, so maybe it's not Jasper? I don't know. I don't work with a lot of Jasper, personally. No bitters? That or the lag is just being ruthless? It's hard to say. Tis okay. No worries. It's not too big of a deal. You got any interest on this? Hold up. Give me a second, please. Sorry, I just got a red flag on that last one. my cloth, I'm setting that aside because I'm not sure on that. We'll go to one that I know because I cut it myself. Do a few more of those. Another blue lace. Greenish, grayish yellow. Oh, yes, absolutely. On this stone, I started wiping with one of my polishing rags, which usually just takes off dirt, and I noticed it scratching like that. That's a red flag to me. So I'm going to do some more research until I know what the hell this is and if it's perhaps coated or something, because I'm not gonna... I don't play with it like that. Pawn shop hauls. It happens. Thank you. I appreciate... Oh, is it dolomite? I might need to repolish it then. I'm surprised my polishing cloth just effed it up like that. That's shocking. I have another piece of that blue lace agate that I worked. Yes, the cloth is definitely it is a cloth for just that. Slightly abrasive with a micro polish. That's why it'll take and put a shine on these real quick. It's because polishing is just using abrasives, micro abrasives. We might go to showing some faceted gems for a little bit. Yeah, this is that Mexican blue lace agate. Yeah. Tis okay. Oh, Jesse just put up 3. The lag is real. I got $3 on this blue lace agate. To be fair, my clothing all has metal of one kind or another in it anyway, so... Gotta reclaim the homeland, he says. All right, Lindy. I'm down. Heck, you have better material than I do. I'm using, or tools than I do. Like, Okay. No need to explain. I'll let it go right over my head. I'm down with that. Like, I'm pretty proud that I'm even getting this quality out, honestly. Lindy, with what I'm working with, it's kind of a freaking miracle. I got $3 going once. I got $3 going twice. Yeah, probably so, because I have a 4.5 incher and it sucks. I'm just happy to have it. I got $3 going twice. Hammer's up. Sold to Jesse for $3. Also, that triggers a giveaway. Now, this giveaway is going to be a bit rough because Jesse has a 90% chance of winning this giveaway, and Lindy has a 10% chance of winning this giveaway. I got here a little topaz. Okay, not little, actually. Not little by any means. That I am. I gotta make my shop, however, and if that means I gotta piece together out of some freaking steampunk sci-fi, I'll do it. So, number 1, which will be the 10, is Lindy. Everything else on this dice is Jesse. I'm going to get me a little box real quick to toss this in. It would be kind of funny with those odds, but we've seen it before. No, it's just like a 1.5 to 2 carat, slightly bluish topaz. Unless I picked up an aquamarine on accident, but I'm 99% sure it's a topaz. I didn't recheck it before I put it in the giveaway. I was like, it's a free stone. Someone will be happy they're getting a free stone. It's true, Bryce, although I will say it helps to have better equipment. Jesse got it. Although I am curious what the flip side was. Okay. Yeah. Congrats, Jesse. On the bright side, Lindy, you still have a chance at this opal at the end of the stream, because it's also getting given away, and all the entries basically get into 3 giveaways. My little sterling silver dice with the sapphire that I made. Meh. Let's show some faceted stones, yeah? Might do a couple more auctions a bit later, but I think we should do show some faceted stones for a little bit. Every 10 sales. So, well, I'm doing so many giveaways, Bryce. I should probably repeat it several times throughout the stream, in each stream. So every time I get a sale, I write it down on this, and you get entered into a giveaway. Now, every 10 of them, we just roll, something like this at the end of, or something like this. At the end of the stream, we'll roll for this one, which is out of all of the sales. And then on September 14th, all of the sales I've had this summer are entered into a raffle for this. Like, I am doing a summer of giveaways. I've probably given away 20 stones so far this summer. Iris, what's up, girl? How you doing today? It's good to see you. Yeah. There we go. Jesse, I'm just going on number 1. I know that you might want to be aware that that's there. We're going to do a board of blue topaz. Prices are all over the place because I got all sorts of different little blue topazes. Playing Pokemon? No way. I hope you had a good time, Iris. Alrighty, we got some topaz on the board. Show me number 1, he says. What is behind door number 1? Probably irradiated, I'm guessing. It's definitely, well, I can't say for sure it's color enhanced. I'm pricing it like it's color enhanced. Like, all of it, I am pricing as if it's been color enhanced instead of pricing it like it's natural. Yeah, it's one of Jesse's favorite type of cuts, which is why I gave him kind of a heads up so he could be like, show me, and get the lead on it. Oh, some of them are Swiss blue, some of them are sky. I don't know if I got any London blues out right now. Some of them are just kind of like barely blue. This one's, I mean, in comparison to some of the other blues, and that's one of the, these are some of the nicer blues. This still has a slightly blue tint to it. I fucked up, Bryce. Yes. And also a chance to win on the next stone I'm giving away. I just realized I didn't even have you on. I didn't write down. I just was going to put the piece in your box, and you didn't even go on my ledger, and that's my bad. I screwed up there. I apologize for that. And yeah, it's kind of a greenish opal. It's way low. 3. Bryce, I'm writing you down and you'll be in the next giveaway and all the other giveaways. I apologize for not doing it sooner. I spaced that. That is my bad. You'll claim that one, Jesse? It's 22. Sorry, I got distracted there for a second, brother. Oh, man, brain. Stop being my brain, please. Work for me. Thank you, Jesse. All right. But I got you down now, Bryce. I apologize, and thank you for commenting that. Absolutely, Jesse. So this one is 16. It's a biggin. Doesn't have a lot of color. Its cutting is pretty good, though. It does have a very slight, almost like an aqua. And 21. I'll do 21 next. Just so Lindy can kind of see the size on these to give her an idea on. So that's a 9x7. Yeah, 9x7. Jesse definitely buys a lot. Jesse's one of those customers, friends who has kept me going, and love him. I really do. He's amazing. Thank you. You claim that one? I got you, buddy. Let me show you number 21. 15. And Bryce, also, to be fair, like, Jesse's also in a category where I just randomly, when you buy that much stuff from me, I randomly throw shit in your box. I'm like, oh, hey, he'll like this, and I just throw it in, because I couldn't make it without him. This is a blue. It's, this is more like a Swiss blue. The camera is bleaching out the color, but it's a fairly blue one. 15 and 16. I'm gonna just do 30. We'll knock $1 off that. Well, the collection you have is you're blowing away where I was in my first year of making a goblin. No, definitely dragon status. We're going to have a lot of them go into that cigarette case, I would guess. Or not a lot, but quite a few. I've got some ideas for that I want to run by you once I get the tanzanite bracelet finished. So this is number 2. Beautiful little trillion. Not sure what the hell's up with that price. That's an old price. With that color on that for 12. Definitely. Number 3 is a heart. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 heart shapes on the board right now. So you claim that heart? $7? Good deal. I don't blame you there. I won't, Jesse. I will not break the heart. Lindy, what I wouldn't give to get some bezel making blocks in different shapes. Number 4 is another heart. And it's $5. It's got a light blue to it. Oh, I just realized, Lindy, you haven't seen my house since my roommate went off the edge and had to leave. You gonna claim all the hearts. Funny thing, there is an sequential size too. Maybe not perfectly, but they're damn close. Oh, Bryce, my entire operation was running out of just my bedroom for the first 2 years I was in this house. And then my roommate had to leave and left. And I started expanding. And when I didn't get a new roommate very fast, or I got one, but he was a temporary, I knew it. And then he left after ski season. And the rest of the house didn't, or the room didn't get a roommate quick enough. And I just said, screw it. And I fully expanded. I shut down for a month. I'll tell you. I'll tell you more about it, Lindy. But being on probation, I just have to be very careful with what people are doing. You can't be drinking. You can't be, hell, you can't be doing anything that I consider even remotely risky because I'm not dealing with it. I just realized I didn't even put those on his tab. $5.5. Jesse, I found 2 of them. They were $5 a piece. The third one I'm just going to throw in for you being such a badass today and getting so many things. I'll still write it down, though, so you're in the giveaway, but we'll just call it a discounted. Yeah, no. To be fair, though, I don't drink well, and I'm really glad that I don't drink, and that's kind of my rule. Even if they would be okay with alcohol being around, I'm not, because it's too much of a risk, and I'm not screwing up. I'm not letting my life go back to the way it was. I don't have anything against people who drink. There's nothing wrong with drinking. Many people do it. Many people do it responsibly. I can't, and I can't take the risk that somebody will have a bad month. People are human. It's like, you can't even be upset with people when they do something stupid. They're just being human, and it happens, but I've got to be careful. Welcome back, buddy. How you doing, Will? Plus, I can't afford to drink anyway, but... All right, next up, I have a little gold pendant with an opal that I polished up. This is a Lightning Ridge black opal, set in 14 karat gold. We have a sapphire, some savorite garnets, and the rest are diamonds. And then I kind of played around with some engraving. Back then, I was still learning on the back, just because, might as well. I've just seen too many times where, somebody will go through a breakup. I've been one of these people, and they'll just go off the freaking rails, and, alcohol starts turning into alcohol and maybe a little tweak at the bar or something, and downhill. I can't risk it. Not until I'm free and clear. Next one is $13. Nice little topaz. I'm going to say this one's pretty much white. Like, if it's got a hint of blue, maybe a tiny hint, but with the way it's matching the outside, that's pretty much a white topaz. It is 8 by 7. 7 by 8. That seems wrong. Seven by 9. There we go. I was going to say that oval's not a 7 by 8. There's no way. Yes, Bryce, I do. I absolutely do. As a matter of fact, I am literally playing medieval like lo-fi, where it's just that, you know, Ren Fair music that you'd have going in the background in my ear. Three. Jewelry trainer. See, we got $7 on this one. Definitely got some window going on. Yeah, just got to keep on going, Lindy. I could. I haven't done it yet, but I totally could. If somebody, like, hired me to do that. I know, right? Metal alchemist merchant. I don't have any power metal, though. I can't get my hands on it. This one is 12. Yeah, it was like 7 years. No, 6.5 when I started doing the markets. I'm on the closing stretch of it. Actually, Bryce thought of that one. Yeah, that's a good point. There have been Crunchyroll has been smashing small artists like me for copyright infringement. Assholes. You're all good, Iris. Let's see, we got 11. Little round brilliant for 14. I do apologize. I'm going to have to turn my light on here, or my air conditioner for a moment, because it's starting to get a little baked. Well, I guess it's all just a matter of perspective, Lindy. Yeah, kind of. So I need to turn on my air conditioner that barely works. Thank you. I've had this air conditioner for 4 years now, thanks to my grandma. And she had it for several years before she gave it to me. I do believe so, Lindy. After the stream, I'll hunt them down. Does it? Could I get some feedback from everyone else on how the sound of my air conditioning affects this? Because I am kind of curious. Don't get me wrong, part of it is also because I don't want to pay for power. Do $100 on this pendant today. Green sapphires and amethyst. Huh, okay. Thank you, Chris. All right. On 13, we have another blue topaz for $14. Nice brown, brilliant cut. Good to hear, or good to read. Thank you. I appreciate the feedback, everyone. Indubitably. I want to see something real quick. Give me my dashboard pop out. How we doing? Give me that total run time. Wait, you're not going to tell me what my total launch time is? That's not nice. Oh well. Oh, I gotta go take that down. Listings. My apologies. This one is $12. Oh no, Bryce. I'm. So we're kind of paying attention to the no London blues on the board right now. Will I kind of have them all on a tray for your Christmas project still? Including that 13 karat one? Here. I'll hook one up, Will. Here's the London blue for you. I have no idea, Lindy. I honestly do not know. I've never had it happen when I get them too hot, but I don't know. There, Will. 22. $22 for a London blue just for you. Got you, Will. Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm having to change something real quick. I got too many stickers. Where, oh where? Will's box gone. There it is. Gotta go. Okay, buddy. Have a good one. Oh, Lindy, oils and water will do that. It could be heat, it's possible, but I have found that that oil or any type of water, and there's oils in a lot of the buffing compounds. Have a fun one, Will. Okay, I think I was on number 14. This one is a steal at $12. Got a bit of windowing, but I mean, at these prices. Nah, Bryce, the problem with wearable opals, Ethiopian opals, is they absorb water and other liquids. Lindy, one of these days I'll have to show you some experiments that I've done with opals in water. Some opals can't come out of water because when they dry, they'll shatter. This stone is 12. Oh, yeah. Specifically, she had asked a question about opals. No, what I'm considering is what else is in the water. Because it's not just water that they absorb. You can actually replace the water in opals with different substances to stabilize those Ethiopian opals that would normally shatter outside of water to make them so they won't. It's a very complex process. I think it was Pulitzer Opal, did a great video on it. I couldn't replicate it. I tried. Yeah, So this one is 10. Yeah, opals are an interesting thing for sure. I've got one that is still on the DOP, I think, that I had to let it dry for a month. And it got really, really, really cloudy. It like turned white because of it. And it took a month for it to start clearing up again and showing some color. Actually, I've got that specimen on my desk that did the same thing. This one is 10. Skipping over to 18. So I just saw this puppy on my Etsy. A little over 12 or 13. I'm going to settle for $1,000 today. $19.99. Blue zircon, sapphire, and diamond pendant. Set in sterling silver and 14 karat gold. Yeah, I bet they shattered. Yeah, I've got one that was like that, and it shattered just by letting me drying it normally. I just set it out, and it started shattering in minutes. By the time it was done, it was spider-webbed. So that big one in the center is a blue zircon. It's got 3 Sri Lankan sapphires and some diamond accents. In a fully engraved piece for $999. On number 19, I have a small little pear shape for $4. It would look familiar. I think you saw that one. I might have actually had it at the market even. I still have a lot of the jewelry that I had when I quit doing the market. Actually, these 3 pieces are all pieces that I had at the market. Number 24 is new, but then I've got a little bit bigger of a pair. It's not as blue, but it's bigger, and it's also $4. That could be a possibility. Might have been bezels. I had been having problem with bezels back then. Yeah, my playlist died. Only took it 3 hours. Good job. A $4 stone here. And then, sorry, I need to get my playlist back going. So we're drawing towards close to the end of this stream, so I think I'm going to go for some EDM. No, epic adventuring music. All right. We got the trillion. Sequencing? Trying to remember. Is this one $7? Oh, okay. That would check out. Bezels. Yep. Sequencing bezels. I'm still having a little bit of issues with that, but I'm getting better. All right, and this next piece is kind of special. What size is that one? .8, 6.4. It's got a thick girdle though. 6.2. I just want to show you that girdle because you actually work with this stuff and you'll know like that's still possible to set, but it's going to be a challenge to set. Why is that terrible, Iris? Some people actually date like specifically 1.5 millimeters. Overall thickness is 4.4, so that's a huge ratio. Oh. Really quickly, so no, I didn't even see that one. Why would you just do it? What they think. I'm that guy though. I don't care. See, yeah, and you totally could set it. It's a challenging one. All right, so this next pendant I'm really proud of. This was one of the Montana sapphires that I faceted myself. And then I wrapped it into a little wire wrap mini pendant. Actually, I could almost call that a micro. Like, that fits on my fingernail almost. I bet it fits on my thumbnail. Yeah, really close. It's... Yeah, I'm struggling to put into words how it works, but you basically make a bezel and then put something inside of it so the stone sits on it. Thank you, Bryce. I put a lot of work into this one. I mean, literally, I cut it from a stone into a piece of jewelry. I'm going to say... You know what? Special price today, $180. It's like a half a carat sapphire, too. It'd be jammed if I don't at least get that second stone. All right, we got through the topazes. Yeah, I can show off my bracelet. Adjustable. Mostly natural stones. I have a couple in there that are synthetics, but it's almost all natural. I just couldn't afford an $80,000 ruby to throw up in that thing, or one of these like orange sapphires that was that nice. I think I got another one of them right here. And this opal, but other than that, all the rest of the stones are naturals. There's 2 fire agates in it. Well said, Lindy. That was a good explanation. Thank you. I'm actually kind of planning another one of these right now because this was my 1-year challenge. But it's also a ton of silver, and I can't quite afford that much wire at the moment. Although I guess it'll take a year to build anyway, so I could just slowly buy the wire and keep putting pieces to it. It's a thing. Tumbling? Like stones? Tumbling stones? All right, we're gonna change out. I think we'll do one more board today. Question is, what board to do? I guess I got some weirdos. We'll do some weirdo stones. Not weird stones, but like they're not your normal ones. They could also be a little more expensive sometimes. Let's see, we've got that. We're going to throw my new ruby ring out that I just finished. See if anyone might want to buy that. Throw an amethyst ring up, and I don't know. I really like this pendant. I put a lot of work into that pendant. I really like that one. I know I haven't been willing to consider any offer under 10 grand for it. I would probably try to talk it up to 15 if I could, but 10 to 15. It's got about 350 hours of labor in it. That's a lot. It also weighs like 10 or 11 ounces. And classical with guitar. I love it. Huh. There's a peach moonstone, Lindy, but it's not the shape you were wanting. You're probably right there. Burnout devices for my flasks? No, I just made a burnout kiln using a charcoal uh, a charcoal starter, some fiberglass or ceramic fiber insulation, and handheld propane torches. What my? Oh yeah, that's. I haven't really been able to make much progress on the casting setup in the 3D printer. Unfortunately, things have just been too tight. If shit would have continued the way it was when June hit, I probably would have. But then June, like the end of May, June hit, and everything just got real tight on me. Well, if you want to help finance the problem, I would, I'll take care of it in a second. That's kind of the problem. A lot of these fixes require, especially the safety fixes require money that I just do not have. I don't like it. I agree with you. You're not wrong at all. However, poverty is a fact that I do have to accept, unfortunately, And also, to be fair, that thing is really nice in the winter because it's like a heater. Chris, I got to get the thing to even print first, and I don't even have my print left or set up. Your worst maker's market? I'm curious to know what you consider that, because last year my best was like $100 or for the winter market, and my worst was negative 1,000 because somebody fucking stole something. Almost every one I was losing money because of transportation and costs. Cash wise, it's unfortunate. It's been rough. The last couple months have been rough financially. All right, I got a tourmaline for $6. And I think this will probably be our last board for the day. This chair is really starting to F me up. I'm going to have to get up and probably walk to my bed or something. I don't know yet. It's hard to say. Sometimes that works. Sometimes I got to go to a different chair. Sometimes I got to go for a short walk. That's been the hardest part for me, Lindy, is it was my social life, and now I don't have any social life. But I can't justify losing money like that, especially now that this has been working as well as it is. It's an Elegoo resin printer. And it has, I've got the wax resin for doing metalsmithing. Problem is, I haven't had time to get it to actually print. You have to get the settings right for that. And in the last 8 months that I've had the damn thing, I haven't been able to get enough time to sit down and take care of it, unfortunately. We got close. Next, I have a spinel for $20. Spinel. Spinel is a gemstone that was relatively unknown about until, 1800, 1900s. I'm guessing 18th or 19th century, sorry. So, like, the Black Prince's ruby in the crown of England is actually a spinel. It's got a high refractive index, but it's it's not birefringent. Really pretty stone. It requires more than a piece of paper, unfortunately. It's a process where you have to level, get all that stuff done. Then you have to tweak your settings, try to print something. If it doesn't print, you've got to tweak your settings again, try to print it. Each time, that takes like 2 hours before you know. And you just got to keep going back and forth, back and forth. And I don't have the time to do that. The Black Prince's ruby is priceless, literally. But it's a spinel that's this big, and it's got massive historical value to it. This is a zircon for $5. Oh, this one, $20. And then I've got another one on $4 that's also spinel. Here we have a zircon for $5. Natural chocolate color zircon. I often wonder if I heated these, if they would turn blue or some shit. I don't know how that works, so. I've seen that video too, Iris. It's super cool. I really think the idea is amazing, personally. Yeah, Bryce, I totally understand what you mean there. It is kind of a neat stone, for sure. And that's how it's spelled, Spinel, for 20 on this one, too. Next, I have a ruby, definitely fracture-filled. That said, it's still a very nice specimen for a ruby, even if it is treated. Shit, most stones are treated. This one's 20. Now I've got the magical space turtle. Yeah, no shit, right? Iris? So up top I got diamonds, sapphire garnets, yellow diamonds, yellow and orange sapphire, and then a garnet. And then on the back, I've got a little ruby set in sterling silver. And I think we're asking $1,100 for this. Next, I have an emerald. There's a small chip on it, and that actually, I'd already worked on the price a bit on it, but I'm going to make it a little less still because of that. So this is $20. If you set it right, that'll be unnoticeable. But yeah, it got a little dent. Kind of a issue with resin is it'll hold it together while people are cutting it, and then they'll take it off the dop and something will just fall off like that. But I love the color and the clarity on this one so much. Yeah, bean shaped. Definitely bean shaped. That one's 20. Now the ruby, this one is 10. I have a blue apatite here. This is 12. Non-treated. Couple $100. I'm guessing this one's about 0.6 carats. If it was completely non-treated and that clean and clear, which is very rare because they almost always use oil, that would make it anywhere from $200 to $500. When they use resin, though, that really affects the price, which is why that one's 20. That said, it's still a good deal at 20. I've been hitting up Mercari looking. You seeing stones like that for $40-$50 still. Actually, that one blows away the ones they've got up on there for $40. And people are paying that for them. Cute little blue apatite. Nah, blue apatite. For 12. Then we got your is this what you mean when you say peach moonstone? Some people also call it sunstone. Same thing. Moonstone, sunstone, labradorite, feldspar. That apatite? No, that's a pretty good apatite for that price. Oh, it's peach color. I'd agree. I don't know why I do not have a price on this. We're going to go with $13. Got a tourmaline for 7. Okay. Appreciate that, Lindy. $7 tourmaline. It's got a nice green color. Send me an email, Dub. Shoot me an email. We can talk. We'll figure it out. I won't say no. I won't say yes. We might be able to work it out and make it work for both of us. Tyler59801@gmail.com. I don't mind trying to work with people. Some of the stones that I've sold today are commissions for other people. Or not commissions, but I can't remember the term. They sent me the stone and I give them a cut of the price, depending on what it sells for. Part of the problem. Because like lower cost stones, it's hard to compete with what I'm getting mine for and what I've gotten mine for. And so like I had a friend who just sent me like some citrines and topaz and stuff, and they were wanting half, and I'm like, I'm gonna need to cut that back because I literally get the same stones and then I have to price them by more than double to make it work. Especially with me doing all the gemology work behind them, making sure each one is, what it says it is, etc. It's a little easier when you're not sending me a bag of mixed gemstones, though. That does make it a wee bit easier. Consignment, thank you. I think 500. It's silver, moissanite, and ruby. And the ruby is natural, both on the halo and in the middle. I do believe the middle one is fracture filled. The ones on the halo, I think, are just heated, and then moissanite. I want to say 500 for this ring. I'm open to offers, though. All right, 13. Tourmaline for $7. That's a pretty little tourmaline. Got another tourmaline. It's more of the rubellite or pink color tourmaline. I have an addiction with tourmaline. Almost as much as I have an addiction to Star Wars. Yes, that was a lightsaber. This pink tourmaline is 12. It is really nice color, especially for it to show up on the freaking camera as pink. Because I have some really nice pink tourmalines that don't show up on camera pink. It sucks. They'd have to make me a hell of an offer on that. It's a tourmaline and sapphire garnet lightsaber. And I'm not sure how much I want for it, but it ain't. Yeah, right. That sapphire, it's just so. Duh. I love that piece. I'm willing to talk if somebody wants it. Be an email me piece. It's about the right size, too, for Yoda. Rose cuts is definitely one of the first types of faceting that was ever done. Oh, and it was $12 for the pink. Next, I have a Savorite garnet. Good timing. And this one is $15, which is a steal. 22 coming up next. How did you know that was the rutilated quartz? William, look in the pinned comment up above. My email's up there. That's a good policy. Every time you don't know what's up with the stone you're seeing, get a closer look. It's a fairly thick piece of rutilated quartz. Like it's really cloudy. Yeah, no problem. That's the pavilion. Here's the table of it. I don't know. It's not lemon quartz. It's more just like your milky quartz. It was an interesting stone when I... You claim that one? $12 and giveaway. I wouldn't let go of that either, William. All right. Bryce, you're the 10. Then Will is the sapphire, or the 9. Jesse lands everything else. Actually, and he got it on the stone he just picked, too. Congratulations, Jesse. You just got $1 trillion. Wow, actually, it did roll sapphire down. That's kind of shocking, but it way to call it there. Did it do that last time? Motherfucker. Garnet. It's a garnet. Sorry, I want to make sure. Okay, no. I didn't screw up my dice. I just had to make sure, because at the moment you said that, I was like, wait, is that possible? Could I have made that mistake? I figured I check. I have a thing about being authentic and, being fair and true with you guys. So, like, I take it seriously. It might affect the roll a little bit. It really might. I won't deny there is a possibility it could affect the roll a little bit. Oh, no, you're good, homie. You're good. No, the thing is, when you say it, it gets in my mind, and then I have to check just because I believe in being fair. I really do. And I couldn't remember which number Jesse got it on the last time, and I was like, I wanna check now. So this is a zircon. And it's $5. Next, I've got a tourmaline for $6. Yeah, bro, I got like a commitment inside me for being fair and honest. Yes, it is, isn't it? Gotta love that zircon. $5 too. Hell of a deal. Do you know zircon is, I believe, the oldest gem known on Earth is a zircon? If I'm wrong, or if I'm right, I could be wrong, but I believe, to our knowledge, the oldest gems that have been found to have formed on Earth were zircons. Am I off on that? It's been a while since, and it was only one article that I've read about that, but I remember reading an article. One of them, still an interesting little fact about zircon. Yeah, something like 4.5 bill or 3.5 bill. Billions of years old. They did some sort of testing with it. Is it 1.4 bill? Damn it! Now I want to look. I'm a gem enthusiast here. This is what I do. Zircon is believed to be the oldest mineral that is from Staghead designs. So, specimen found in Australia was dated to be 4.4 billion years old. The oldest diamonds are estimated to be 3.2 billion years old. So it's the oldest one they've dated, though. American Gem Society agrees with that, 4.4 billion. IGS 4.404. 404. And from the Smithsonian, I want to